Welcome back to Queenish. It's Kiara.
It's Raven.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl.
How are you? How was your week?
The week been weeking. You know, Mercury is in retrograde.
Mm-hmm.
Micro braids.
Yep.
It's been kicking my ass a little bit, I ain't gonna lie.
It's doing what it always do for me every time.
Yeah. You know, they be coming back out the woodwork.
Yeah.
It never fails. I used to think it was like, oh, y'all just making that shit up. No.
Mm-mm.
No. Niggas
I'll be paying attention now. I really do.
Niggas really be like, let me spin the block. No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Like I said, you can come back as a penny.
Still useless, like you were in this life.
That's it. I'm all right. Either way, you can send in somebody cup holder, or you gonna get around now.
Well, like me, if I find random pennies, I throw them away because what I'm gonna do with it.
But you still get around, whether you in a wallet forever, you be places, you be traveling.
Bye.
I want the parts.
It's just been, I don't know. It's been an emotional week. I'm just tired, girl.
Long weekend though.
Yeah.
You get a little break.
Do I?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But am I gonna get a break?
Yeah.
Because I be doing all types of errands and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing. All the shit I can't do during the week, I end up doing the weekend, and they be like, "Oh, how was your weekend?" I'm fucking tired, like I was when I saw you last week.
That's why it's mandatory for me to have a remote job now, because I don't have to wait till the weekend to do all of that stuff no more. I can't get another job that's not remote no more.
I am trying so hard to find another job.
You about to make a change. So you definitely, the field you about to go in, you'll definitely be able to do remote work.
Girl, the more I be looking at these jobs, I be ready to cry, because I be like, damn, I still don't know how to do all these programming languages yet. Yes. Girl, I be struggling with, let me tell you something. I got some advice for y'all.
Oh, God.
Let me tell you something. When you are trying to get something accomplished, especially when you're trying to learn something new, I am teaching myself this shit by myself.
Smart.
And all we do is review it and do a assignment during class.
No test or nothing?
No, we do quizzes like online, but all this shit is self-taught.
Mm-hmm. That's
frustrating. When you got an Aggie ass nigga, throw him away, sis. Throw him the fuck away. Because I'm telling you right now, you're not going to do nothing but continue to be Aggie. And if they don't understand, listen, shut the fuck up. I've been at work all day. I'm trying to study. And you over here just trying to be on my titty. Yes. Literally. And now I got to talk to you like a nigga. Like I'm a nigga. Just shut the fuck up. Just don't. Don't do it. Free my sisters. Fuck nigga free. Free all my sisters. God free all my sisters for the summer. We free.
Girl.
Free. I cannot do it. If that means that I'm going to be old and single, 35, fucking well.
That ain't going to happen.
I'm going to have some money.
You have money.
And peace and quiet.
See, people be trying to date for money. I think people need to date people with the same ambition as you. Like, I hate when a nigga act like he want a girl who has dreams and goals, and when she actually trying to work on it, be like, oh my God, you're so busy. I never see you anymore.
Girl. But the thing is, when you saw something, oh yeah, I want you to have all these things. I have goals too. But are they goals or are they dreams? Because they be dreams if you're not working towards them.
They're ideas. I don't even think.
Fucking nightmare.
That's all they are.
Doing that.
It's just a nigga with a bunch of ideas. That's it. Like, they're not dreams.
I like that. Because you're not doing nothing, and I'm trying to do something, and then you distracted me, and you just a distract. You're a liability. You're a distraction.
Move along.
Yeah, and that's what it is. So I'm doing me. I don't have time. I need peace, and I need time to focus. A bitch already tired.
Girl. Yeah, you be tired. So.
I be tired.
I get it though.
And I'm about to get back in working out because I got to fight these demons.
Shut up.
Internally and externally. I'm about to, y'all be like, damn girl, you swear hard because I'm fighting demons.
Get from around me.
And I'm throwing oil in this bitch.
I'm telling you, get all the oil. Mm-hmm. Olive oil, baby oil. Jojoba oil, coconut oil.
I got me a nice little bath oil. Right. I put on after the shower. I'm throwing that.
Don't even wait for the coconut oil. Get the one in the jar and just start throwing it everywhere.
Yeah.
Just throw balls everywhere.
You surely to slip and break your neck.
Like, but you go get there, girl.
Pray for me.
You always do, so I ain't even concerned.
I am.
But that's very on brand of you.
You know what? It wouldn't be me if I didn't stick to my brand.
Right.
Me, stress, it's me.
Right.
You know what I learned? I learned something on TikTok because I like to diagnose myself.
Okay. I'm here for that.
I got a lot of problems, y'all. This is what I found. That don't make sense.
You make all those problems up.
I got problems. I just drink some water and go to sleep because what the hell I'm going to do about it?
You live.
So I found out from this therapist, she was saying something about the types of food that you crave. And I'm a crunchy person. Mm-hmm. I love crunchy. You know what that is? Stress and anxiety. I said, oh, very on brand. Wow. Very on brand. That's why I have to chomp. I have to be aggressive somewhere. I got to let it out somewhere.
And you let it out like, okay. Mm-hmm. Very on brand.
On brand. Mm-hmm. Thank you, TikTok.
Right. Very you.
Never give me some medication.
Be stressing for nothing, too.
Girl, I am stressed. I look it up in the dictionary.
We're going to change the narrative. You are peace.
I am peace.
You are zen.
I'm trying to. I need to write my affirmations because I got to get that up off of me.
Yeah, we could.
Because I've been so stressed out that's what made my period late.
Fact.
And baby,
that'll do it.
I was scared. I said, "Oh fuck no!" And I got back on TikTok and I researched. And I was like, "Oh, we're going to get some vitamin C to the store."
Vroom vroom.
And let me tell y'all something. First, I took a test and it was negative. I said, "All right, bet we in the game." So you got to get you 2 packets of the 100,000 milligram vitamin C. I did the emergency. Drink that shit on up. A few hours later, she came. I ain't never been so happy in my life to see her. I mean, I was curled over and I was like, amen. Won't he do it?
Girl, that's a real fear.
Yes.
Like, I don't think niggas understand that type of scare. When you just peeing every day, wiping, praying for pink.
Looking.
Like, please be pink.
I was like, I'm going to stick this tissue up because something's going to come out.
Like, something, maybe. That is a fear.
I was so scared. I was making my plan like, all right, fuck it. I know I saved some money, but nigga, we ball. We going to the clinic. I'm not doing it.
That's a fear.
That is a fear. I said, oh, thank you, God. You wouldn't do me like this. You wouldn't do me like this. You wouldn't do me like this. I done been through so much. You wouldn't do me like this. And he said, all right.
Mm-hmm. When I said, you love me even more. He's like, I already love you. But you be like, oh, thank you, Jesus.
Yes, I said, thank you. But that did tell me that I need to get my stress under control.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm about to get back on it. Get my shit together.
I don't know. The one time that happened to me, child, I don't know what happened. It was going on 2.5. It was almost 3 weeks. And I was like...
You waited that long?
Girl, because...
Girl, I would have died.
I'm so stupid. I was like, I'm not going to get a test because I'm in denial. I'm not going to get a test because I don't want nothing telling me that it's true. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to me. Child, then I finally... This was like years ago. And when I just told her, I said, I ain't going to tell no nigga, like, that I might be pregnant because my period's probably just late. Which I was like, it's late. That's what I said. It's just late. It's just late. Girl, I said, well, it's about to be 3 weeks. Maybe I should say so. I told him, he was like, you're not pregnant. I was like, how are you so confident? Yes. He was like, you're not pregnant. Yeah, go get a test. I was like, he's like, go get a test. You're not pregnant. I know you're not pregnant.
How do you know?
He was like, I know I did. You're not pregnant. I was like, I don't remember.
Shit, I don't know what you did.
I was like, we both thought it was a dream. So, I'm concerned, but girl, let me tell you, ain't nothing better. I didn't even have to wait no 2 minutes. I was talking about pee on the stick. That thing said, girl, get the fuck out of here. Girl, that thing said, stop playing with me.
Yes.
And I said, yes. He was like, I told you, you've been scared for 2. Hell yeah. I just said that. I said, shit.
I know I would have made it for 2 weeks. Y'all would have been visiting me at the hospital because I would have been so stressed out. Because
it's usually like, I'm not the type of girl who our period comes every day, every month on the 23rd. So I'm like, it's just whatever. I know. Like, I know my body well enough to know when it's going to come on. But I'm like, I'm not. Oh, it's the 23rd. My period's coming on. Like, where can you get that on Amazon? But you know them girls who be like, oh, my period lasts 3 days. Can you buy it on Amazon?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Because I would love to have like a 3-day period and it come every time at the same. Because you could plan your trips. You could plan vacations.
Mine, for the most part, when I was not so fucking stressed out, it would come. I could count however many days between 23. Mine is short time. Like 23 days, 25 days max. But it's coming. And I can feel it. In 4 days and I'm done.
See, mine be about 4 days too, so I ain't mad. But
when I was having them symptoms, and you know what's scary, because them PMS symptoms are the same symptoms you have with pregnancy. And I was like, titties heavy. The nipples ain't nippling. Cause that be the day.
Them sore nipples.
Yeah,
girl.
I said no. I said, but my knees hurt and my hip hurt, and I gotta throw up.
I'm gonna be dumb when the day I get pregnant. I'm gonna be so oblivious. I feel like I really believe in my head. I'm gonna be one of those girls who be like 2 or 3 months pregnant, and be like, oh, I didn't even know.
You might be,
because I'm gonna be in the
I'm gonna be Jada Pinkett Smith. I'm pregnant now. As soon as he knows I'm pregnant, I feel it. I know.
I'm gonna be in denial. I'm gonna just be like, no, it's just late. It's just late. I always have a regular.
I'm gonna be like, I see your belly.
I'm like, no, girl, I just ate.
All right. No,
I just ate. That's just a little chicken.
I'm gonna just come back with some diapers, because the fuck is you talking about?
I'm gonna be in denial. Next, you know, I'm like, y'all, I'm 3 months. For my half.
Like, we know. We didn't know that. What you talking about? I smelled it, and I had a dream about goldfish.
Goldfish. See, and I have dreams about everybody being pregnant but me, so I feel like if I am pregnant, I'll probably have a dream for real. And I'll probably wake up from the dream in the now, too.
I'm sure.
Be like, yeah, I had a dream, it was me, but girl, you know them dreams be.
It could have been me, but me and my sister look alike. So.
Like, it wasn't me, girl. The baby looked like me, but, strong genes, who knows?
I'ma know.
I don't think I will.
You gonna know.
I don't think I will. I really feel like I'm gonna be in denial. I don't have PMS cravings. I mean, not cravings, but symptoms or nothing like that now. Oh. So I feel like if I really got pregnant, I really would be like...
Or maybe you would actually have some symptoms, and that would be a cue, because you're like, I don't have symptoms, so something gotta be up.
I'll be the girl who thought she was sick and had the flu.
Oh, yeah, you got the flu, all right.
You know how them girls be pregnant? Like, I thought I had the flu or something.
You do.
That might be me.
You got a mosquito bite. It's growing.
Yeah, I'm like, I got Zika, whatever.
Your mosquito bite is getting pretty big.
I'm gonna figure it out. Like, the nigga has to be like, girl, if you don't take the test. Because I'll be like, oh, okay. Because
not me. Because my period, I was like, my period is 3 hours late.
Not 3 hours.
She did not come today. Girl, it was 2 days. I said, listen, God.
Girl, mine always, it varies. If I get my period on the 5th, and whenever it ends, I know like the next month I might get around the 10th or something. Or it might be like 2 days after the 5th or something like that. But usually I always be like, oh, okay, it's going to be about a week apart or something like that.
But see, that's when it's scary, when it's not coming when it's supposed to. That's when I was like, And what really threw me off is when I was getting nauseous. I said, all right, okay, that's not it.
You know what I would thought? COVID. I would think everything but pregnancy.
That didn't even cross my mind.
Like, maybe I got a little bit of COVID.
Food poisoning?
Salmonella. Yeah, I would probably really think food poisoning.
No.
I would be like, oh, I got a stomach bug.
I was like, either my period's trying to kill me, or there is a demon inside of me. An uncivilized
demon.
It's just what they are.
Girl, God bless. Maybe I won't be in denial the next time that happens. Well, when the time is right, I'll know, because I actually probably will have a plan for that.
I will help you. Look, your face. Look, this is why I said, let me say I'm going to stop saying that, because y'all know if you're like, I'm going to have one, I'd be like, nah. I will play it.
Take backs.
Take it back, God. I was playing.
It was a joke. Hey. Hey, don't nobody take jokes no more.
Because they playing it. If they get rid of our rights out here, In North Carolina, baby, I'm not playing. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm shutting it down.
It's not shutting down.
You're not getting no piece of pussy from me, sir.
That's what you thought.
What we gonna do is have a contract written out. If you
a contract, that don't mean shit.
Shit.
That don't mean
shit. And the courthouse is gonna mean
what something. What you gonna do with the baby in there? You gonna send the baby to him?
Yes.
Is that gonna be in the contract?
Single father.
Well,
they out here. They about to put their hoochie daddy shorts on you. Single father.
Yep. Guess what? That's canceled. Ain't no hoochie daddy summer for you.
Nope. Get your baby.
Take them shorts down.
Come get your.
Put on some dad jeans.
Cause you about to sit down.
Put a polo on in your dad jeans. What are you doing? Actually, tuck your polo in your shorts.
No, it'd be like, get your Burberry shirt, you're going to a baby shower.
Right? Oh my God. Why?
Come on, baby shower pictures.
Please remove the shackles.
Why? What is it with that shirt?
God.
Why is that nigga's go-to outfit?
Like, you could look nice wearing something else. Anything else.
Don't ever. You ain't wearing that. I said, you can't be in my pictures.
I'm gonna have a theme. Maybe I'll probably have a theme baby shower. I'm like, yeah, you can't wear that. That don't fit the theme.
And if you think you're gonna wear that, don't come.
I'll be dramatic. I'm like, we're having an African thing. You gotta put on dashiki. So you better not come in here with no Burberry shirt.
Please.
And it's not even real Burberry. Something that, like, y'all just got on a little plaid.
It's just berry. No burr. No.
I'm done. I'm done.
Y'all be ghetto.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's get into Justin news.
What else could he be but a jester? A jester? A jester? A funny idea, a jester.
NFL star Travis Kelce only gave his girlfriend Kayla $100 during their entire relationship. The NFL player has reportedly ended his engagement to his fiancée, Kayla. The split is supposedly not due to him cheating or infidelity, but to him being extremely cheap. In their 5 years of dating, he reportedly only gave her $100. Kelce, or Travis, whatever his name is, current contract has him earning $14.3 million a year, and he allegedly made Kayla pay half of the bills. A source states that he wanted Kayla to prove that she wasn't in it for the money, which is why he made her pay half of everything. When I say half of everything, literally everything. Half on dates and half on trips as well. What's your thoughts?
So I only saw a snippet of that today, and I was fuming from my fucking ears. Again, free my sisters.
She free now.
But this is the thing. First of all, I used to think this nigga was so fine.
He still is.
But. I seen a picture of him without the beard, and he is your average looking white dude. Sorry, white dudes. But he wasn't doing it. He wasn't doing it.
So the beard saved him.
It saved him. So I was like, you're not even really all that, Mr. Travis, for you to be doing that. Because that girl is gorgeous. I don't care nobody says.
Yeah, she's pretty.
So $100. So you got her splitting the whole 5 years altogether.
$100 in 5 years. How did you manage to pull that off?
I feel like they might be exaggerating with that, but I wouldn't put it past him as far as them saying splitting everything. You really making that girl pay her half on dinner?
What's the point of that? We both gotta eat. Why can't it be like, okay, you do this dinner, I get the next dinner? Why I gotta be?
Yeah, I don't know. It just isn't. It doesn't feel. It makes it feel very transactional if we always someone splitting, because I can even go out with y'all like, all right, you pay the bill, I paid the bill. I'm not gonna look at you like, girl, we need to split this now. Right. You need to split this now. It shouldn't be a way, because we know the girl has her own career. Mm-hmm. I'm
in a relationship with you, and you wanted to marry me, so
they were engaged. They've been there for 5 years, and they broke up before because he cheated. So if anybody should be proving themselves, it should be him. Because you shouldn't have took him back in the first place after he cheated on you. And I think I seen something where she says her and her friend were joking about blah, blah, blah. What if he doesn't even marry me or something? They were joking. And he was like dead silent. And I was like, this man ain't never had plans to really marry you.
No. It was just for the look, probably.
Yeah, he didn't want to. I don't think he ever really wanted to marry, because 5 years.
That's a long time. I mean, I'm not gonna wait no 5 years.
I don't know how long they've been engaged, but
5-year relationship. Yeah. I'm gonna include your engagement into that 5 years.
Y'all should have been married, but he's not gonna marry you.
Yeah.
And any man that sees you as something important of value in his life, he's going to invest in you. So it would be nothing for him to pay for dates and give you $100. What the hell? Give some gas?
Right. At this point, that's all. That's gas.
Yes, gas money.
But if you're making $14 million a year, and I understand that, okay, I get that, okay, you make money and you want to make sure she's not in it for your money, whatever, cool. But $14 million, you start living a different type of lifestyle.
Yep.
So if we're living in a huge mansion, or let's say you're buying it or you're renting it, the rent in a huge mansion is going to be high as hell. Mm-hmm. You expect me to split that?
I think I follow her on Instagram. So I see her, I'm pretty sure they're in like a condo, a high rise.
Okay, good.
I didn't know if they were together or if that's her condo. Mm-hmm. So either way, she has money to pay for a condo. She dresses herself nicely. She has some designer, so apparently she's buying that shit herself.
I saw something that said because he's making her split everything, she was forced to wear Zara.
What the fuck is wrong with Zara?
Wrong? But why just because you feel like people have money, you got to start dressing, you have to wear labels and stuff like that? Girl, you can still shop at Fashion Nova.
Yes, and she did wear labels. And she did wear labels. You mix and match it. People that dress are not going to wear everything label head to toe. Why?
Every day. And honestly, some of them celebrities, you wear it one time and you feel like I can't wear it no more because everybody saw me. Girl, put on a little black little maxi dress or whatever and call it a day.
The girl has her own career. I think she's a model. I don't know if she's still a journalist or something. She's a model. She does a bunch of shit. So it's not like she didn't have nothing going for herself.
Right.
I honestly just think the nigga was playing with her. That's what I think comes down to. He's killing time with her, and that's not who he want to be with ultimately, which is why he was so cheap with her.
And honestly, probably the next person he's with, I bet you he's not going to make them split nothing.
I bet she going to be white.
But I guarantee he ain't going to let her split half. He going to be like, I want to do this. I want to take
He going to hurry up and they're going to go down the aisle. Watch what I say. Because that's how they do.
I'm not going to, 5 years of me being with you, I don't get the whole why I got to split stuff. I mean, unless prior to him making $14 million and everything, I understand, feel like, okay, we splitting stuff, I understand. Mm-hmm. But like, if your money ended up taking us to live in a certain lifestyle where, financially, I'm not making $14 million like you, like, let's be realistic. I'm going to contribute. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do my part for sure. But like, don't expect me to just split everything if you're making millions on top of millions more than I'm making.
If that's the case, I might as well just live by myself.
Which I could.
And for 5 years, you only spent $100 on the girl, so that means you never bought her a gift?
That's what I say.
Something not adding up. So you mean to tell me you've never bought her a gift?
Or maybe they meant like just put money in her hand, like he only gave her $100, just like, here's some money for you. And honestly, that's not $100. That can't really do much.
Gas.
And that's not even me trying to be bougie.
No,
like,
it's honestly
like
that can't do much. You can't do much with $100.
You really can't.
She would still have to put some more money with to get her nails done.
Yeah, getting your nails done. That's probably all the money.
Yes,
she can't even really eat after that.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he really wanted her.
I'm disappointed in him.
That's a lot.
But, I always gonna give these niggas too much. I stopped giving these niggas so much. Like, you just look good. That's why I'm gonna keep it as. You look good. That don't mean...
Just gold spray painted trash.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That's all you are. You gold trash, babe.
That's it. Oh. How you take me on a date and then say, pay? Like, that's stuff you do when you first meet somebody. Yes. You don't really know each other yet. But, like, we're in a whole relationship. Why are you making me split on a date?
Niggas I've never known. Did we just met? This our first day. They never asked me to split no bill with them.
I've never.
And if they did, guess what you are? Hello, friend. You might not even be my fucking friend because you weird. Because why ask me on a date and then to ask me to pay?
Hello, stranger.
Now, if I ask you on a date, I'm going to treat.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a broke bitch.
I don't have a problem paying for a date.
I have no problem with that. That's why I told niggas, mess with women that like you. Mm-hmm. If she like you, she gonna treat you.
Yeah.
If she don't, then you just getting your money spent.
Mm-hmm. Because it's endless what you'll do for someone that you like and you care about. Because I can name some stuff I've done, child. Like,
that I will never do again. But yes, I have done too much. But if I fuck with you, I'm gonna spend money.
Yeah. And I don't think about how much you're spending. It's just, I'm doing it because I care about you. I want to do something nice for you. You deserve nice things, too.
So, that's what makes me like, damn, you didn't care about this girl because you would want to do something nice for her. I'm hoping he's done something nice for her.
I'm sure at some point he's done something, but because when it's over, that's when you don't talk about the bad stuff usually. But still, like 5 years and you made me split a trip.
But people fake it. People fake it. So nope.
I could, depending on what type of trip we're going on, we plan. I could be like, okay, let's both put in. I could see it to a certain extent. Because I'm not the type of girl where I'm just going to assume that he's going to cover literally everything and I'm never going to put in nothing financially. I'm going to contribute at some point in the relationship.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends. I mean, listen, you pay for the trip. I'll pay for the shit when we get there.
But you know what? It's got to be even. Like, I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah.
Like if he paid for one day, I'm like, okay, babe, like next time we're going to date, it's on me. I'm taking you out. Like we could do it. It could be we switch off. So if you, like you said, if you pay for the trip for us to get us there, you relax.
I'm paying for everything else.
What excursions you want to do is on me.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it's got to be that type of balance.
And that's only if you giving me that energy. And it seems like he ain't giving her that energy, so I probably wouldn't pay for shit.
Just because you rich don't mean, I don't know. The mentality behind that was just so she could prove herself that she didn't want you for your money. If you thought she was with you for money, then you would have left her a long time ago.
Right. Why'd you say 5 years?
It don't take 5 years to tell someone to go digger.
If anything, you should have been proving, like I said, you should have been proving yourself because you a fucking cheater.
Oh.
Girl, move on. Better options.
Yeah.
Free my sisters.
For real, because what in the world?
Don't go back to the man no more, please.
Well, you know how some people are that, well, I can't really relate, but sorry, I didn't even comment. I can't relate. I don't really.
Listen, I understand like because I literally be fist fighting myself. Do not do. But the thing is, I'm not going to do it. I might be miserable for a little bit, but I'm not going to go back. I'm not.
By the time I'm like really done with you,
yeah,
like it was already leading up, like before it was officially done. So when it's done, I'm like, all right, I'm all right. The only thing I might miss, I'm like, oh dang, like the habits, like oh I'm used to talking to you or whatever. But like
that's what gets you. Mm-hmm. And then if you're still in contact with them because they try to do that little, don't fall for them, and if you do,
I'm all right.
Block.
I'm all right.
Good luck to you, sis. You're gonna do fine. You're beautiful. Go find you another nigga that's gonna stop playing.
Blessings are on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into throne talk.
Everybody knows me. I'm a queen. This is called royalty over here, okay? I'm not stepping off my throne to address no bum, no chicks that are beneath me, and nobody that has not worked as hard as I worked for anything.
Okay, this week's Throne Talk is on struggle love. And there's been a lot of that going around, especially on social media recently. If you follow that whole Mozzie Amy situation. So yeah. You ever had struggle love?
Damn, it got hot. I want to say 85% of my relationship. 85. Okay, I might be exaggerating, but absolutely. But you know, once you get in that struggle mode, it feels like you took over your whole fucking life.
How do you define struggle love for you in your past and your situations? How did you define it?
This right here, I found this definition, and this is perfect.
Okay.
Struggle love refers to a relationship where one partner experiences long-term stress as a result of the other partner's actions or inactions during their relationship. Long-term stress. Why you think I was fighting for my life for my period to come? Because I was stressed. I was like, fuck no. Fuck. Take me now. That's all that was. Stress threw me all off, threw my whole body off. I've been having so many migraines because I'll be constantly stressed.
Arguing, fighting.
That's how we do. Fight. You always upset. But there's a reason that I'm upset. If I feel like I'm upset all the time, you're doing something or you're not doing something that I need you to do.
Yeah.
You too aggressive. You too this. And you know why I'm like that? Because I don't feel secure with you. Because you're not giving me what I need in this relationship. I'm struggling. You're a liability. You don't have your shit together. And I said this before. Difference between me and you, I said difference between men and women, most of us, if I don't have my shit together, I'm not going to go be with nobody and drag them down with me. Because I'm not no selfish ass bitch like that.
Right.
What I'm going to do is get my shit together. Because one, I can't even focus on being with nobody if my stuff's not right. Because I don't feel right. Mm-hmm. But niggas are built different. I said, but you on the other hand, you need some time to focus on you to get your shit together.
Very valid points. I don't know why niggas want to jump a relationship when they everything about them is a mess. Like, you literally live in dysfunction.
And you know, the thing is, it wasn't all the way a mess at the beginning. Like, you had your stuff, I'm like, okay, you work on that. But if we're together and you're constantly going down, 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 at some point you just gotta be like, let me step back because I need to work on me because my shit's not right and I'm bringing you down. No, don't look at it like that. It's selfish. Well, I want this and I want this and you and I want you and this and that. Do you not see what you're doing to me? Well, it don't matter. And that's the thing. I'm like, you're being really selfish. And now I got to take all this away from you because I'm going to have to be selfish to save myself. I have to save myself. Because if I don't, you're going to leave me like a dried up piece of shell in the fucking corner. Because you're going to take everything from me.
And why do I have to struggle just because you going down in your luck right now?
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to get out of character to try to level out with you basically? And why should I level out with you? If you just going, if things ain't working out and everything just falls, it's domino effect. Why I gotta fall too?
Right. And it's, I'm not trying to bring you down. I understand might not be your intentions, but I'm telling you that you are bringing me down. Because I got all this shit on my plate, and then you bringing problems, and you're ultimately putting this shit on my plate too. Yeah. And you wonder why I always want to punch you in your face. It's hard to even want to be around somebody and be loving. Oh, you want to be lovey-dovey? Come here, you don't want to have sex with me? Fuck no. My pussy don't even work right now.
What is that?
Like, I would do it sometime. Like, okay, so you can shut the fuck up.
Rolled over into that.
Yeah. And that's sad. I shouldn't get to that point where, like, let me just fuck this thing so you can shut up. But.
And that's why you like, hurry up.
Yes.
Hurry up. Bust this nut and that's it.
No, I'm going to do my homework now.
Damn. All right, let me put my pants on.
Like, it's got to that point, like, you can't even be like. I hate you, man.
Because I'm imagining.
And you know me, and I'm just be like, ugh. And he was like, I feel like I can't even please you. I was like, it's not that you can't please me. It's that he's like, I feel like you're not into it because I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Read the room, nigga.
Right.
Read the room.
Read the pussy.
She ain't doing it right now. Why is your dick hard? Aren't you going through some stuff too, sir?
Let me tell you something about a nigga. It don't matter if they don't have one red penny. Their dick will be hard.
I don't know why.
When I am broke and stressed out, I do not think nothing about my pussy doing nothing with nobody.
Some of the niggas I know, they'll be like, I'm stressed out. I ain't even thinking about sex right now. I'm just stressed the fuck out.
I've never met a nigga like that.
I know something it'll start affecting them in other ways. Like, I'm like, I just can't think about it. Like, they'll do it, but then they'll be like, I'm just like.
No, this nigga, I need some pussy.
Why, for a stress reliever? You're still stressed after.
You need some money. You don't need no pussy. What the fuck is you talking about? I ain't worried about his money. Because, nigga, I need money. Give me that money. Like, what y'all say? That money, nigga.
Why would you act like money?
Money isn't everything. Let me tell you something. Any nigga that ever told me money isn't everything ain't have no fucking money.
Ain't have shit.
No, money is not everything, but you need money to survive. Mm-hmm. I cannot survive off of your rusty ass kisses. I can't.
Because that kiss didn't pay the light bill, the Wi-Fi, the insurance, the cell phone.
It's not going to feed you.
Sure isn't.
We need money.
It's a necessity, and that's not even like trying to throw.
No,
it don't have to be. We need it. Like
we need money.
That's common sense. We need it.
And then when you're in a relationship, how are you supposed to be able to enjoy each other when you don't have no money? Because then all the money is going to be coming from one person. At some point, I'm like, all right, okay, all right, my money. I still got shit to do. I got to work. I need gas. I have bills to pay for. I got to keep my car running. You going to pay for this maintenance? We're not going no fucking where.
And now you splitting foes. 2 nuggets.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'ma eat a meal. But I'm gonna be mad as fuck because that start adding up. Because
It does. And you're right. We can't do nothing no more. If the money isn't there. We like you said. We
don't do nothing no more. What are we gonna do? Why? Because I'm gonna pay for it. You looking at me to pay for it? It ain't gonna happen. I don't have the money to do that, and I'm not gonna break myself. And just no.
And you shouldn't have to.
You can't be clingy, needy, broke. You can't pick one struggle. You got to pick one flaw.
Nah, they said all of the above.
One flaw. I cannot deal with all that. And then when you leave, they make you feel bad.
Don't they?
Let me tell you something. I'm still blocking numbers.
Still?
Nigga been talking to himself all day. I said, please.
It's been how long? He's still...
Do you not have any pride?
No.
Please.
I'm laughing because I can relate.
And it just be like, y'all niggas are insane. What is wrong with y'all?
I'm sorry.
And you know, because you've been through the same thing. Like, what the fuck be wrong with them?
Y'all be talking to yourselves.
Yeah, why? Where do we find these niggas?
I blocked the nigga for 6 months. When he finally got a Google number, he was like... I've been texting you on the other number, then I realized you blocked me.
First, it took you 6 months.
It was 6 months.
Damn. At least you had peace for 6 months. This nigga will make new numbers multiple times in a day.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
I said, too. Please.
And I blocked your mom. I blocked everybody. I don't want to
every number. I said, well, I hope that wasn't a job. Block.
Don't care.
They better email me. Block.
You better leave a voicemail. Mm-hmm. Don't care.
Block. Mm-mm. I just can't.
Do you feel like nowadays, like, struggle love is glorified? Like,
let me tell you something. I'm finna be on my fucking soapbox. Let me put this phone down. Okay.
I'm here for it.
Struggle love, I feel like it's supposed to be so glorified and, like, damn near expected for black women and black women only. I'm going to say this because they expect us to be able to accept a man at his lowest point when he ain't got shit. A pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. We're supposed to accept him and build him up and do all this and be loyal and stick around for 20 years for him to get his fucking life together. But let me tell you, these other cultures, they do not tell their women to stick around and build up their men.
No, some of them other cultures tell them to stay. That's the one thing the other cultures do. They'll say, if you get married, you stay, you don't divorce. That's what I
understand that, but they're not going to tell you to marry him when he don't have shit. They're going to say, you need to marry, he need to have his stuff together. Now, you fall on hard times, I understand that. I'm not heartless. Like, shit happens and people like,
right.
But if I meet you and you struggling a little bit, and then you just going down, and then it don't look like you're not coming out, I'm going to give you a little bit of time to get yourself together. But after a while, I'm like, what you doing?
Right.
I think you just need to go ahead and focus on you because now you're holding me back. And I don't understand why black women have to go through struggle love to be able to get the ring. Oh, I have to. You hear these niggas, oh, she held me down through this. She held me down when I was locked up for 10 years. Got her ring. Or she held me down when I had a side baby on her. She held me down when I ain't have nothing. No. I'm not doing it.
No.
I'm not.
All that sounded like was a bunch of stress.
That's all.
And I'm surprised if she still got hair. Because I will be bald.
Bald and skinny as fuck.
Probably smoking something. And not weed.
Angel dust.
Like
powder.
No. No, I do feel like it's glorified. Like you said, that whole man, they hold me down. And some women like to push it, like, if he been there for you, he been supporting you, you should stay. And it's like, people don't understand. People just don't understand that what it really takes to, like, be happy. Like, people feel like if you're struggling and you're miserable, that's normal. Like, y'all literally made chaos and dysfunction normal. No, I'm not going to be uncomfortable. Like, honestly, like, me currently, and we speak from our perspective because of the type of women we are. I'm not demanding that he's, like, making $14 million a year or whatever. I'm not demanding all that. But it's like, have your stuff together, mainly because if you come into my world Ain't no drama over here.
Right.
Ain't no chaos over here. I manage everything on my own. And I'm not even saying it to brag. It's just I handle my shit.
Right.
Ain't nobody coming over here popping up. Ain't nobody... Ain't no drama.
Right.
Ain't no problems. Like, it's real zen over here. So it's like, I would expect the same return because I'm not entering into your life causing a bunch of... I'm not going to bring you down. I feel like we're supposed to evolve.
Yes.
After we've been together and we're not elevating, what are we doing?
Cause what you doing dragging me to hell, and where I'm not going there.
No,
because
my name's written in the book.
Right. Cause what you did is you disturbed my peace. Yeah. Cause I can only help you. I can only be patient for so long. And I say that shit in the beginning. I say, listen, you got to. This is what I need from you. I need you to do this, and this. And I'm gonna be patient for a little bit. But at some point, I'm like, how long do you expect me to wait for you?
Right.
Do you think that shit is fair? And I said, listen, do you think that's fair for me to wait for you? And we're not going to always be like this. It's been a long fucking time. Mm-hmm. It's long enough. Yeah. And if I feel like you're not showing me enough, I said, I feel like you're not doing enough. You're not showing me that you want it enough. Because if I feel like I have to tell you, oh, did you do this? Did you do this? Mm-mm. That's enough for me. Mm-hmm. That's enough for me. I don't need no grown ass son. Girl. I'm not doing it. I do not subscribe to struggle love. I'm not doing it. And honestly, my body will reject it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you how I reject it.
I'm sorry.
My body had literally rejected, and I'd be like, okay, maybe we get together. And God take that sandal and slap me in the back of the head and be like, girl, my child that don't listen.
Stand up.
I'm like, stand up. You always tell me to stand up. I got to show you 7 red flags before you believe anything.
Oh my God.
I know God be so tired of me. But I be tired of me too. My body will start rejecting. Like, he would say something, what'd he say? Man, God brought us together. Like, you the love of my life. God brought us together. I said, I'm not sure about that. God brought us.
What God he served?
I was like, well, maybe for a lesson. I mean, God does bring people in your life for reasons. I don't know if this is gonna be full time. You know what really did it when the nigga was like wanting a baby, like, oh, I really want a son, and I was like, no. Because at first
you tell me you said it just like that.
Yeah, I do.
No.
Because when we first started talking, I was like, oh yeah, I want kids. And that sounds cute. And the longer way, I was like, no, you ain't a baby out of me.
Yeah, no.
And let me tell you something. The whole time we've been together, ask me if I've ever, besides the scare that I just had. Because that's what happens when you leave. You get the scare. You got to get the scare. This whole time we've been together, ask me if I've ever had a scare or a chance to think that I was pregnant.
Ain't it beautiful?
I was like, that is a sign. I don't care what nobody said. For me, personally, that was a sign. It's like, what do you mean? You would never get... I was like, nope. I said, you know what? I think God don't want me to have your baby, sir. That's really what I take it as.
That'll do it.
God does not want me to have your baby. And I'm going to listen to him.
Because you lied on him, first of all, when you said God brought us together. You lied on God.
No, you did.
So, like, what you thought was about to happen?
No.
He wasn't about to bless us.
No. God don't bless no man.
No, he don't. So, what are you talking about?
I mean, that was all the time. And I was like, yep, nope.
I just realized something. I had a little epiphany. Mm-hmm. Why do these strugglers, why does every nigga when you done want to act like you're my soulmate? They pull that you're my soulmate.
Girl, if I could get one more, I love you so much. I miss you so much. I know. Mm-hmm. I know you do.
I say I don't.
I haven't said anything back because that's what they want. He wants a response. I was like, no more response.
The last person And you know what I'm talking about. The last person I had this issue with, I mean, I've been done for like forever, honestly. But the last person I had this issue with, it was like, I think I knew, I've expressed it, and I think it was finally hitting him. Like, I'm thinking it's been like forever.
Right.
Like, I don't know why it's taking you so long to catch up. Like,
They're a little bit slow.
Right. Not even a little bit. A lot of it. He was like, you know, we've known each other this long. Like, it was my fault. We could be married. We could have a baby right now. And I said, I don't want that.
That's everything.
Like, he was like, you know what? Like, I really love you. He was like, I really love you. And I said, no, you don't. Mm-mm. And he was like, why do you keep saying that? I was like, you don't. I said, you love the idea. You love the idea of what it could be and all that. I said, but when it comes down to actually put in the work to do everything that you painted, you can't do it. And you don't want to do it.
That right there. You love me. You love the idea of me. Mm-hmm. You love what I can do for you. But you can't do what I need you to do for me. Mm-hmm. So you don't love me. Get your shit together. Yeah. I just told you to get your shit together. If you love me, you get your shit together.
Literally, it was simple request. Yeah. Like everything
and it's like normal, daily,
literally normal shit.
Adult shit that you're supposed to do as a citizen of the United States. And you don't even do that.
You don't do that.
Please just go to hell and leave me alone. I don't have enough.
Like, I don't want to hear. I'm like, nigga, you're my friend. Like, literally, I'm like, we're friends. Because when I think of you, I don't think of nothing romantic. I don't feel no tingling, nothing. Like, I'll be like, oh, what's up? Like, we're friends. Yeah. We know each other for a long time. Like, what's up? You know, like, I really love you. Like, you know, you got the phone, bye. Like, all right, I'll talk to you later, bye. I love you. I was like, stop saying it. I should have said, please stop saying it. He was like, why? Like, no, for real. Like, stop saying that because you don't love me. And we don't have to have a long discussion about it. You don't. Have a good night.
Period.
We ain't got to talk about it. Just don't say it no more. I was like, I have love for you. Nah. I care.
I care about you.
I care about your well-being, but
I can't even say I love. I can't even say that because they'll take that the wrong way.
They take it the wrong way.
I was like that, and I always said this. Even if I do love you, I said everybody that loves each other ain't gonna be together. Yeah. So remember that too, because we just ain't meshing, baby. You just gonna have to keep it moving. Mm-hmm. I said, you think you're the first nigga I ever cared about? No. I've cared. You ain't the first, and there's still niggas walking around this earth. I still care about them. We ain't gonna be together.
Don't want to be with them, but I wish you well.
Yeah, that's the end of it. They can't accept that. If you love me, you're gonna be with me. You're supposed to be with me. No.
Who be making these rules?
Crazy people. They do in their head.
Because I don't have no rule like that.
Ever. There's plenty of people I know that love each other and they're not together because they don't work.
And that's all right. Yeah. I care about you from a distance. I can love you from a distance. But we don't have to engage with each other like that. Girl. And then don't try to manipulate. I feel like a lot of times it's just manipulation. Like, man, we got so much history. We went through so much. Like,
oh my God, wow. I'm triggered.
Like, and honestly, when you look at it, it's like we didn't really go through much. It's like we went through a lot of mess, but we didn't really go through nothing. It ain't like, oh, we went through this. We grew as we grew as individuals. We grew as a couple. We're stronger together. It's like, nah, like.
We went through bullshit. And that's
I don't like you after that.
And that's the thing. I'm like, yeah, we went through a lot of struggle that I didn't even have to be down for. Mm-hmm. You could have left me alone. I was perfectly fine in my own little world doing my own thing. Mm-hmm. No, now you came and made me stressed and fat. Girl. Bye. Now I gotta work fucking hard to fight demons and fat. Girl. Because you can't. No.
Do you feel like if you struggle, if your foundation in your relationship was like built off struggle, do you feel like they'll use that as like the struggle magnified their loyalty? Like people use that as an excuse?
Yes. That literally he said that. If I could go back in some of these text messages. Oh, we've been through so much shit together and I'll never forget you. And of course you're not going to forget me. Mm-hmm. But that's my reason right there. We've been through enough shit. When is the shit going to end? That's the point. I'm not going to stay and just go through shit with you for the rest of my life.
Oh, it's normal.
That's not normal. Oh, I love you so much because you went through shit with me. You should be like, damn, I done put this girl through shit already. Let me get it together because I don't want her to go through that.
You know what this sounds like? This sounds like you're what ideally he would want. Right? Mm-hmm. but he's not there yet. So in order for you to he's going to humble you to level out to him, because you're introducing him to something new that he's not ready for. So I need you to get on my level and get used to this. Get used to the shit on the wall. Get used to the chaos. Get used to the whatever. Get used to all of that, because this is how it's going to be.
Yep.
So that she'll be like, understanding it. Oh, it's not that bad. He's still here. He called me. Like, you're going to heighten all the other things you're good at. You're good at talking to me every day. You're good at a good morning text every day. Yes. Or what? You're good at the little things.
He's good at. He's doing his love bombing thing. So, oh, I love you, and this and this. And remember all these good times. I said, and remember the bad times too, because those are important to me.
If the cons outweigh the pros,
baby, the cons too heavy.
Well, that's enough.
Really heavy. It's super heavy.
Like you're gonna go through shit with people, and you don't have to leave everything. But people don't know. When your standards get higher, your tolerance is supposed to get lower.
I have no tolerance. Patience, 0. Actually, my patience is at -25. I have 0 tolerance. I'm tired. And even if I try to be patient with it and wait it out, like, are you going to get this better? I physically cannot. My body is stressed out and tired. I said, I got to go. Like, that's my sign right there. My body's like, no, we're not doing this. I'm exhausted. I'm drained. You drain my life force. I said, that means I gotta go. And if I stay around here, you ain't gonna recognize me next year.
Yeah, because then you start talking to them crazy stuff, girl. When you start talking to niggas crazy,
let me tell you, I knew I lost it when I started swinging. When I told you, I do not condone violence, y'all. I do not. But when niggas push you to that limit, like, you know what? You a demon, and I'm gonna fight you.
I'm gonna beat the demon out of you.
Because you pushing me. Because I'm already on edge. I'm fucking tired and stressed out. You stressing me out so much. And then you got nerve to be I don't even remember what it was, but it was some shit that needed to be knocked out of him.
It's getting domestic. Getting real domestic.
I was like, yeah, no. You bringing me out of my character, I gotta go. I gotta go, because it's not me. You bringing me out of my character.
I'm a zoom about it.
You making me real aggressive, real masculine on my masculine. I said,
I knew I was done when I started talking any type of way. I did not care. I did not, like, I didn't even care about respecting, like we could have a conversation about tone was nasty. I knew it was, but like that was how I was feeling at the moment, and I didn't want to pretend. And I was like, my tone nasty. I'm talking reckless, and he was like, "Yo, you getting real disrespectful lately. You be talking to me any type of way." And I was like,
"I feel that. I've been there."
Like, I really don't want to, but it's like sometimes it's like I feel like I gotta talk to you this way for you to get it. Because if I do it nicely,
they don't hear it. It's like you talking to a child that does not listen. That's just like, I feel like you my son. When I told him that, I said, I feel like you my son. I'm sonning you. I'm taking care of you, a liability.
Facts.
And I definitely told the nigga, I was like, I don't respect you. Now, if I got to the point that I don't respect, how are we ever going to work? You the man. I'm talking to you like you my bitch now. We won't work.
So we're in a lesbian relationship.
And I got the strap.
I'm pumping coochies with you, nigga.
I'm strapping him down.
Bend over, nigga.
Right. Because if I got to the point where I can't even respect you as a man because you're not doing what you need to do, it's over. It's going to be over. The whole dynamic of our relationship is fucked up now. From now on to the end of the time. It's going to be it's very hard for you to get that respect back in my eyes. Yeah. It's going to be very hard once you lose it. I'm just like, that nigga, whatever.
Yeah, like I'll never see you like different. Like if you get your shit together, I'll be like, good for him. I'm glad he finally got together. But I'm gonna still be like,
right. Ew. But you got it together because I had to be on your neck, not because you was being a man and on your shit. It's because
I think the issue that I don't even know if it's generational or black community or whatever. I just feel like maybe it's just in general. I think people forget, like, the way the dynamic is supposed to be, like, when it comes to when you really want to build a life with somebody. Mm-hmm. As a man, if you want to be head of your household, you are responsible for more people than just yourself. Mm-hmm. So if you cannot handle what all you got, why do you want to bring in a woman and then want to bring a child into that? It's not fair to the woman. And if we have a child, it for sure is not Like, why would you bring a baby into that type of mess? And if you can't manage that, if you can't manage the regular household stuff, the woman you brought into your life, the children you want to bring into it, like, people forget all of that. They just feel like, oh, it'll be all right. I mean, I'm all right. I turned out fine. Oh.
Oh, my God. Well, have you been in my phone? No, but for real, that's how I felt. I was like, why would I want to have a baby with you? Like, that shit would sound good in theory. Like, of course I want one day, but why would I do that to myself? You can't even take care of yourself. I have enough to take care of myself. I'm good on my own. So if you can't take care of yourself, and then we bring a baby that's going to depend on us, guess who's going to be taken care of? I'm going to have to take care of me, you, and the baby? Why would I do that to myself? And that's supposed to be even. It's supposed to be even. We both supposed to put in, what we're supposed to do. Ain't going to be no even. I'm going to have 2 children. No. Then I should adopt. Or to go find a sperm donor and do it on my own. That's what I said. What do I need you here for? If you're not doing anything to make my life any easier, not even that. If you can't take care of yourself and I can't take care of myself and we just coexist, how the hell are we gonna come together and say no? We can't make decisions together. Nope. Because really, I don't even feel like I'm gonna need your input when it comes to making certain decisions because I don't care because I'm the man. And at this point, I'm not gonna ask you anything because guess who's making all the decisions? I'm gonna want to include you naturally, but then no, I'm not. Not if you like that. I'm not. That, right. I just point it doesn't matter what he says because he's not inputting anything. And you should always have I'm not gonna say you should always. I have the mentality of that whoever the child that it comes from me, I want to create a life better than what I had. Not saying that my life was terrible, but it's like you want to create better stuff for them. Because why just I'd be like, oh, well, I turned out right, and or I grew up in the hood and we ate oodles and noodles every day, and my mama wasn't ever home, my daddy wasn't home, we were raised. Why should my child have that? Right. And I'm like, but are you really all right? You're not all right. No, you're not. No, and I don't want to do my baby like that. If I don't have to, why would I do that? Yeah, it's not fair. It's not fair, and I don't want that for my children, and I don't want you to inadvertently teach my son that this is how a man is supposed to act, or teach my daughter that this is what you can expect from a man, that he just go sit around and she go handle it. No, we supposed to be, I'm big on partnership. I'm huge on that. I don't care about the 50-50 thing. We both put in 100%. Right. I'm talking emotionally, mentally, we both put in 100% across the board. I'm not giving you half a shit. Don't give me half of your shit. We put in 100% both ways. When it comes to the children, we come together, make decisions together. Period. And go from there. I'm big on partnership. I don't. Period. If you talking about some stupid stuff about what you want for your son, no. I'm quick to tell somebody that was enough for me when a nigga was like, oh, I want to teach the kid my son gonna be like this and that. A bunch of bullshit. And shit that didn't make sense. Was we with the same nigga in different bodies? They was probably cousins and we ain't even know. Oh my God. Girl. Yeah, my son, I ain't gonna have him be like that. So you want him to be a street nigga? Not my son. The streets raised me. Yeah, it did. And guess what we're gonna do? We're not gonna do my child like that. I'm okay if you're a reformed thug or a reformed hood nigga or whatever. That's all right. But that's the thing. He's half reformed. But the thing is, you half reformed. You don't want to live that life no more. But you want to teach your son that. Why? You can teach him the lessons, but you ain't gotta be teaching him yo, so this how you bag it up, roll it up. I would knock that nigga head off. No. I was good when the nigga was like, yeah, I don't want my children to go to school. I want them to be homeschooled, and then had the nerve to say he wanted to homeschool them. What? I was like, what are you gonna be teaching the kid? Now, so you want to sit at home and homeschool? How are you gonna be getting money? Investments. Yeah, I said, right. He was like, investments. With what money? Do you know you need money to... Do they think investments just fall out of the sky? You could just push investments out of the coochie? He's never even invested. What was he going to invest in? You don't own a share in anything. What he was going to... Do he know how to buy shares? No. But he was like, I'm going to have investments. I'm telling you, niggas don't have dreams, they have ideas. Down on my luck. Back again. Bruh, I be like, I hate you niggas. Maybe would be like, why? Why?
And then you don't want to emasculate. Like, I never want to like make
sorry.
a nigga feel dumb.
I have. I get to some point because I'm like, are you fucking slow? Like, is this real life? Am I on pranked?
Girl.
Or are you really just stupid?
I like downplaying my intelligence to an extent because when a nigga say something dumb and you actually know like how to do the shit, I just be quiet. I be like, oh. That's why I just be asking questions like, oh, so how are you going to invest? Like, what are you going to do? Meanwhile, I got a bunch of shit. Like, I know how to do this shit. I'm like, how do you do it? Hell, I work with investments.
Right.
I'm like, so how are you going to do that? Because if you're doing investments and he was like, yeah, I just want to get to a point where like I can wake up and money's coming into my account. How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? Like, if you want to do that, I can support that. But that means you're an entrepreneur.
Here they go with these ideas again.
It's not your ideas. Mm-hmm. I'm like, if you want to be a type of person who wakes up and money comes in the account, that means you're an entrepreneur, right?
Right.
So what are your businesses? Oh, wait, you don't have a business. You're not a businessman. You don't have a business mentality. You don't know what a business plan is. You don't know none of that. But you just want money to come to you. And then you have the audacity to say you want to homeschool kids. And you have, what? While I work? And he has investments. And all you want to teach the kids is Black history? That was it.
Are they going to know math? No.
2 + 2. Enough of math today, kids. Now, Malcolm X.
No.
Like,
no.
I was like, we're on way 2 different planets.
But does he know for investments, you need money to make money? So he was going to use your money to invest?
No, and see, when niggas do that, I threw in like big words like, do you have capital?
What's that?
That's what I'm like. So
no, I don't have no credit card. Not Capital One. Illiterate ass nigga.
That's what I just like. Come on, like
this. Let me tell you something. I realized okay. How can I say this? I never want to be like elitist when it comes to intelligence, but the older I am, I cannot be with no dumbass nigga. Yeah, and the thing is, like, they don't even be dumb, but when it's stuff like that, when I'm just talking somebody like, that's educated, like, oh, I can talk to you, you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. If I'm talking to you stuff like that, and you just say dumbass shit, I'm just like we're not on the same level intelligently. Like, I can't even have a conversation to you about world news because you're gonna say some dumb shit.
And the funny thing is, I don't even be talking about, like, smart. I don't do that. Like, I don't even bring stuff up. But this is how I know you're insecure about where you're at intelligently. Because the same person, one day, he was like, you know what? He said, I realize you're jealous of me. And I said, jealous of what? I laughed, too. I said, jealous of what? And he was like, he said, you're jealous of me because you had to go to school and you paid and you have a college degree and you have like a college IQ or whatever, and I didn't have to go to college to have that. I said, why would I be jealous? Like, and I told him, I said,
he has a higher IQ than you.
And honestly, I'm like, nigga, like, if you're more intelligent, there are a lot of Bill Gates didn't go to. There are a lot of rich people who did not go to school.
I'm not saying anything about college
None of
that makes us smarter, but just him as a person, he really thinks he's smarter than you.
And the crazy thing, I said, why does me going to college mean I'm smarter than you? That doesn't mean nothing. At all. It doesn't mean nothing.
It means I have a piece of paper. I paid a lot of money for.
And I told him, I said, honestly, all that did is just show me that you're insecure that I have a college degree and you don't, because you're still stuck on, man, I've been trying to finish school. Okay, well, go back to school. Mm-hmm. Like, however my life went, my path, that's how my path went for me. You have a different path, so why are you bringing it? So you're in competition with me? We don't need to be together. I'm not your competition.
What I learned? A lot of these niggas, when you like better off than them, they really be jealous of you. It's weird. How can you be my partner and you're jealous of me? Because then it's like, then I started to think that you're trying to sabotage me, because I think low-key they want to sabotage you to keep you lower. Like, if I tell you, listen, I need to lose some weight. I want to lose some weight. I'm not comfortable with it. Mm-hmm. No, you look good. You look good. And then at first, okay, your man think you look good. All right, that's cool. Then I started to think about it. Do you really think that? Are you just trying to keep me at a lower level, a lower confidence level, so that you can keep me here where you want me to be? Because if I excel anymore, it'd be too much bad bitchness for you, and you don't know what to do with a bad bitch like that. Your
insecurity showing.
Yeah, I thought about that. I said, "Wow, you're trying to sabotage." Is that why you want me to have a baby? Mm-hmm. I already know about the trap. That's a trap.
Mm-hmm.
You want to trap me with the baby so you can have ties to me for life. And you want to make me bigger. That's what I was like, oh, no. Nope. That's all it is.
It's real negative.
Very negative, and you will not.
No. And that's, like, I'm not the type, I'm really humble. Well, at least in my opinion. I'm very humble when it comes to, I don't talk about nothing about whatever with me. Like, a lot of the stuff that he knew I had, here go another example of jealousy. So, like, there was one time he was talking to me. He was like, yo, I really want to get into real estate. And I was like, okay, yeah, you should do it. Go get into real estate. And I was like, and I asked, like, the smart questions. Like, so how do you want to get into real estate? Like, there's a lot of things you can do to get into real estate. You can be an investor. Like, what do you want to do? He was like, I don't know. I just really want to get into it. I was like, okay, yeah, like, that would be great. Real estate's going to be around forever. Blah, blah, blah. The whole time I was in the process of buying my house. I didn't even tell a lot of people about it. Like, I think y'all knew, like, a handful of my family knew. Because why do I need to go around telling everybody I'm buying a house? Right. He didn't even know. And then after I bought it, I was just like, he was like, oh, what you doing? I'm like, oh yeah, like, I just closed on my place, whatever. I'm about to start, like, getting ready to move in. He was like, wow. He said, I think that's funny how a few months ago I told you I want to get into real estate and then you buy a house. I was like, what? He was like, yo, the niggas be biting. I was like, yo. I was like,
whoa. So you bit off his idea. So was he saying he wanted to buy a house?
He never said he wanted to buy a house. He just said he wanted to get into real estate. But this is the thing. I told him, I said, yo, you're dumb. I said, I've been in this process for like a long time now. I said, when you brought up that you want to get into real estate, I was already looking at homes. Like, I was already in, like, the middle of it.
Well, a person that was into real estate would have already known how long the process takes to buy a house. But because he is just a nigga with nigga ideas, he would not know that. That's not just be like,
but
shut
I'm
the fuck up.
I'm a biter.
Yeah, you're a biter.
Like, yo, niggas really be biting.
How is that biting? But you bought a house. You didn't go become a realtor.
He don't even know he want to do in real estate. He just said he wanted to get into it. I never brought up
like what? Like get into a house?
Who knows? Take a class.
He doesn't know what he wanted to do.
But I bit his idea because I bought a house and he was like, yo, that's real funny that you bought a house when I told you I wanted to get into real estate. I was like,
so you're not supposed to have a house. You're not supposed to have nowhere to live.
But I told him, I said, I didn't even want to bring it up. I was like, yo, like, I'm going to be honest with you. I said, a year ago, I had started all of this. I put it on pause. I started back up again. Mm-hmm. I was like, I've been doing this. I just never told you. I never told you what I was doing.
But I'm not your business, and I don't have to tell you.
It's not your business. You're not putting nothing into it. Mm-hmm. Nothing is tied to you financially. Your name's not on nothing. So why should I express that to you? You're not giving me no money for nothing. Nobody gave me money for this. What are you talking about?
I guess he wanted to come and sign the blank piece of paper.
I would never. I would never. Like, what? He's like, oh, yeah, you a biter for that. Like,
nigga, like, you don't have a house. How are you biting? See, this is why I have a slick ass mouth while I get arguments. Because how am I copying you?
He said that like 2 or 3 times. And I like let it slide the first time. I bit my tongue and so I ain't gonna say shit. But I said, yo, I just told him, I said, listen, I wasn't even gonna bring it up, but this is like how long I was doing it, blah, blah, blah. He was just like, yeah, whatever. He said it again. He said it another time. The third time, I said, nigga. I said, let's be real. Mm-hmm. How am I in competition with you? How am I biting your style? I said, I was doing something well before you even brought the idea up. I said, the difference between me and you is I was doing it in silence. Right. I didn't. I don't even make announcements.
Everything does not need to be announced.
I didn't post. I'm not the type of person who's going to post it on social. Oh, I closed on that. Nobody knew I was doing shit except the people who needed to know. Nobody knows nothing.
They don't need to.
Like, and here we go, man. I really like fed him his rights, and he was just like, oh, wow. He said, now the truth comes out. Now you tell me how you really feel. I'm like, you keep telling me I'm trying to bite your style, and there's nothing that you're doing that I want to copy or mimic or be like. If you want to do something, go do it. I said, when did I say I want to get in real estate? Just because I bought a home, technically, I made an investment. That's all that means.
But then you also have somewhere to live. It's not like you just went and changed your career because he don't know what he's talking about.
He don't. Dumb.
But that's when I'll be like, shut the fuck up. Clink. I'm done arguing with niggas that are people that are determined to misunderstand me, I don't argue no more. I just hang up. I'm a rude ass bitch. I hang up the phone all the time now. Click,
and I did.
Click.
They'll call back immediately.
Yeah. Oh yeah, immediately, all night. But my point is, yes. I'm not going to keep arguing with you because it's like you just want to misunderstand me. You're not even trying to understand. You just be talking shit.
Yeah, just
to talk.
But it's like if you're not doing if you haven't reached some of the goals that I've reached in my life, I don't throw that in your face.
No.
Like, when it's your turn, I'm going to cheer for you.
Let me tell you something. When niggas start talking sideways at their neck like that, I get off my humble horse and I get in my bag. And I talk my big shit because I'm going to remind you, yes, I try to be humble because I'm a humble person. But what you're not going to do is downplay anything that I have because you didn't do shit to get me here. Literally. So, yeah, I do have to remind niggas sometimes, all right, nigga, you need to calm it down.
And that just told me that we definitely be together because no matter what, you're always going to be jealous of me.
Yes.
To some extent. You're insecure about, I guess, the fact that I'm in a different space in life than you are. Mm-hmm. If that was the issue with you, I wouldn't even be like...
And you know what? And I've even said, you know what? If I had too much going on for you, I'm too much for you, go get a girl on your level. Right. And that's not even me throwing no shade at you. Mm-mm. I'm here and you down here and you want to get to my level or you feel like my level is too much for you. Go get a girl that wants the same things that you want and is okay with that. And that's willing to accept what you're going to offer her. Mm-hmm. No, they don't want that. Sure they want somebody like us. But the thing is, I'm going to put pressure on you. If you want to be with me, I need these things in a man. Oh, but you don't want to do that. So then you don't want to be with me. Go find somebody that is okay accepting with what you got.
There's somebody out there for that.
They don't want that.
Well, that's what you need.
They want to conquer the world. But listen here, Christopher Columbus. You cannot conquer this.
No.
Because I'm not settling. And if I feel like I have a disappointment where I have to settle, I will be by my fucking self. And I tell a nigga every day, I will be by myself. I will be an old lady with gray hairs on my pussy. Like sure. Before I settle for something that's not making me happy.
Right.
Why?
And it's like, niggas like that, you think so small. And it's like, yo, clearly, maybe I'm a good example for you. Or maybe I'm something that brought into your life to show you to dream bigger. Think bigger for yourself. Because you're small-minded, obviously. Yes. Like, you're mad that I went and bought a house. And I did something before you. Like, what does it matter?
You should be happy for me. You love me, right?
Cheer for me.
You love me, so you should be happy that I got something for myself.
Cheer for me. Because if you went and bought a house, I would cheer for you. And at the end of the day, let's say we built a life together. You should be like, you know what? I'm actually glad you bought that. Because now we got something that could either become a rental property if I don't sell it. Or something we could just keep in the family, maybe pass down, whatever it is. Either way, it's something that will generate more than whatever. Like niggas be getting on my nerves. Like, ignorant.
And that's how you know he's not on your level.
Just ignorant.
Listen.
Think of the bigger picture. You worried about the fact that I did something before you. And you be like, you know what? I'm proud of her for doing that. I want to build a life for her. That could come in handy for us at some point. If we're together, no, you can't think of the bigger picture because I'm your competition.
And I should never. If you feel like I'm your competition, we will never work. We're not gonna work.
It didn't work.
It's never gonna work. So that's why you need to just get somebody on your level. I really thought, we always know equally yoked. You need to be with somebody that's equally yoked. And you'll try to be with somebody, try to make it work with somebody that's y'all not on the same level. But at the end of the day, what I've learned, if y'all are not equally yoked, or at least very close to being on similar levels, it is not going to work. And if you do make it work, somebody is miserable. And what I'm not going to do is stay in a situation where I'm miserable just to be with a nigga because either I care about him, to say I have a nigga, or because I feel like I'm supposed to be loyal to him or whatever, when we are not on the same level. We're not matching. It's making my life harder.
And people think that's so bad. Like, it's okay.
And I'm like, listen, you're going to be upset. And I'm sorry. And I wish you the best. And move on. But I'm not happy. And I'm not going to stay here because you're bringing my life down.
Period.
My life was at a better point without you. Why do I want you?
What have you brought into my life?
And not even that you have to you're not bringing me no peace. You're disrupting my peace. When you're disrupting my peace, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Because I didn't bring you no chaos.
No.
It ain't gonna come for me.
Just, y'all, let the struggle love go. Just
glorify peace. Like, when people will start talking about the real stuff, and honestly, even social media be dragging it. Like, all these, sometimes they do that whole relationship goals. And like, people really be down bad off social media, and y'all be talking some relationship goals. Like, people really be going through some shit, and y'all be idolizing it. Like, nobody is relationship goals. Maybe Obama and Michelle, but everybody got their own shit.
I don't even know about them because I thought Travis and Kayla was so cute. Mm-hmm. Now, but the nigga only gave him $100. $100. No, never fucking mind.
Well, girl, and nobody's relationship goals for me because, and I don't even when it comes to like, you know, how people get married and then they want to give you advice. Like, if you get engaged, people want to tell you stuff. It's like, you can't give me advice about what's worked for you because the person I'm dating ain't like your nigga.
Exactly.
And I'm not like you.
Right.
Like, my mentality, a lot of these girls really just feel like they're not supposed to do nothing. They're supposed to be pretty princesses and not contribute nothing besides look pretty. Like, yes, you could be pretty, but it's like, how are you just in a one-sided relationship? It takes two to make a relationship work. Why do y'all feel like y'all don't have to put no effort in? I don't want to take no advice from no girl who has that mentality because it ain't gonna work for me. Because I don't think like you, baby. No. It ain't gonna work. And honestly, you down bad too. Because if that nigga leave you, what you got?
And I'm not taking no relationship from no damn body that's gonna be a mammy. Because I'm not gonna be no mule. Break my back for no nigga.
I don't subscribe to that channel.
Oh, do whatever your man say. This obey orders.
Obey orders. Orders. The word orders is throwing me.
And obey.
Obey.
I
don't know.
Seasoning.
You train dogs to obey.
That's just that I'm not. No. Don't give me no type of nothing like that.
Let's communicate on the same level. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna give him no orders. I don't want him to give me orders.
Exactly. I want a partnership. I want a partnership. That's what I'm going to say. If a nigga asks me, I'm looking for a partnership. I ain't gonna say relationship. A partnership. Mm-hmm. Can you make me better and I make you better? Beautiful. If not, then keep it moving, baby. Because I'm good.
I'm like, how do you view your future? Like, how do you want to raise children? How do you view a marriage? Mm-hmm. Like, people want to get married, but don't have a view of how they really want their marriage to look like and everything. And some people don't have real examples of marriage, which is fine, but it's like, you know yourself.
Right.
And you know the type of relationship that you ultimately want. So it's like, what is it that...
I think a lot of people just want marriage because they want love and they want to be attached to somebody. People have attachment issues and they don't like to be alone.
If you want companionship, say you want companionship, so you want a friend.
But that's not the thing. They want companionship, but they want that legally binding companionship. You're mine and you're mine forever. But it's a lot of shit that comes with not even marriage. I can't speak on marriage, but I know it's a lot of shit that come with it. But being in a relationship, a lot of shit comes with it. Love is not enough to keep a relationship together.
Oh.
And I said this before. You got to bring more than that.
If that's the case, I would have stayed with every person I ever thought I loved.
I would have been in some other fucked up situation.
Divorce with children.
Yes.
That would have been my life.
It's not everything. Oh, I do have a question. Mm-hmm. Okay, so since we both experienced struggle love, don't judge us. What was the thing that made you leave? Like, what was your last straw?
Oh, I had a lot of straws that would last.
Me too.
I think the whole box of straws was just marked last.
Once you get on this last straw from this box, you is out of here.
Norbit is out of here. Girl, it's like, okay. Nothing was getting better. Like, there was no change. You know what really did it for me? We wasn't even in a relationship, but he wanted, you already know the situation I'm about, but for the listeners, we wasn't in a relationship, but we was friends, and he kept acting like he wanted to take it more seriously. And for like a year straight, I kept asking him the same thing. Like, okay, well, did you do this? This is what you're telling me you want to do. So did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do that? No effort. He didn't do nothing. Like, did literally nothing. And it was all stuff he needed to do. And I was like, okay, so you're just talking. Mm-hmm. This is just air. You don't want to do nothing. He also had a child. Not that the child was a deal breaker, but you wasn't doing what you're supposed to do financially that you were legally obligated to. And I was like, if we became married,
it's your responsibility now.
And then no, I said, no. I don't know what that is about. And that was a straw. And then the other straw was like, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do now, that's telling me how you would treat my children as well. We have children together. Like, well, not saying how you would treat my children, but like I was thinking about the bigger picture. And I was like, yo, you have a child.
That matters to me.
It matters.
And that's when I see how he treats his child, I was like, And you
like
think I want to give you one? Nope.
I didn't want, like, you have a child, so I already can see how you could be as a father. And his mentality was really like love. And I'm like, yeah, you can love your child. And I know you love your son. Like, right. I get it. But, like, it takes more than love to raise a child.
They need some money, too.
They need money. And then, like, I didn't like when I would hear him, complain about his baby mama. Sometimes I'm like, at the end of the day, she's the primary parent. Your son ate today. Do you know what he ate? You don't know. Because you didn't feed it to him. You didn't give nothing, contribute to it. Like, how was his day today? Did he go to school? How was his grades? You don't know none of this. Like, you're not as active as you want, and then you want to complain about the person who's doing it. If your son was sick today, do you know who's taking care of him? Not you.
Period.
So it's like, I'm looking at
the same nigga.
I was like, yo, you're not like,
you can't. And when the nigga talk crazy about that baby mama, I'm like, but at the end of the day, she has your child 24/7 taking care of the child. What money did you give her? Yeah. Like you said, when the last time you talked to your child? When I got to the point, I was like, have you talked to your child? Did you call? Oh, I talked to her last week. Why is it last week?
Yeah.
You need to do a little more. You already don't live there. Go pick your child up.
Yeah.
You want to see me every weekend? Go spend time with your child this weekend. I'm tired of looking in your face anyway. That's just my personality. I don't want to see you. No.
Yeah. But like... And it's like, I know deep down isn't like what he wish he could do, but I think he like burned that bridge so bad. And like, granted, she probably was a lot of things or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm seeing what you're doing. And I'm like, if you wanted to start a family with me, I'm like, what about him? And I kept telling him, like, yo, you keep trying to plan something with just me. It's you and him.
Right.
I was like, I'm technically will become a stepmother. So it's, why am I including your child more than you're including it?
Right. You can't forget about your child.
He's a part of it.
And then won't he feel some type of resentment? I would be thinking about that. If you treat my child special and he sees that, he's going to feel some type of way.
And I told him, I had conversations. I was like, yo, like, if you end up starting something with me and we have children, don't you feel like your son is going to be like feel resentment towards me unintentionally, even though I didn't do nothing? He going to feel something against me. He going to feel something against you. You think he going to have resentment towards his siblings? Because they get daddy more than I did. Daddy didn't do that for me. Like, yeah, like love is great, but like you're not thinking about the full thing. And I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. And
since I see how you already as a father, I don't want no parts of that.
That's you saw when Amy was talking about Mozzie with that. And I thought about it, I was like, damn, yeah, that's right. Because like I said, you love your kids, but love is cute. Yeah. What else are you going to do for them? They can't live off of your love.
In a video game. I got my son a video game. Nigga, who cares about a fucking video game?
I care nothing about that. Go spend some time with that child and go give that child some money so they can have some clothes and some food and
the
whatever
necessities.
Shit. Yes.
Like, I said, I don't know. All that was a straw for me. There was like so many. There was lots of straws.
I had a lot of straws too, but I think the cherry on top of the shit sundae was the insecurities, which was already an issue. Yes. When I kept being accused of, are you entertaining? Basically, asked me if I'm cheating. Am I entertaining other niggas? I was like, you know what? Mind you, I'm already tired. It'd been a long day. You know, I'm sitting here trying to code and learn how to do fucking SQL. My brain done took my fucking wig off. You know, I was stressed. I was like, this shit kicking my ass. And a nigga asking me some dumb ass shit like, you cheated on me? I said, you know what? And this is how I knew I was done. Because I said it real calm. I laughed. I laughed a little bit. And that scares me when I laugh a little bit. So I was like, you know what? Don't worry about me no more. Just don't. No. I'm not doing this. Because why? Because you're insecure. I have never showed you no reason to think that I've cheated on you.
So now I'm going to cheat.
Listen, let me tell you. It's still not in me. But that nigga right there will push me to cheat just to prove a point. Yeah. Just to prove a point, I'll do it. I was like, listen, 1, you've been around me this long, you still don't know my character. I said, you can ask anybody that knows me, that's known me for years. That's not my character. I'm not a cheater. Oh. I've never been a cheater. I'll leave your ass. If I'm not happy, I'll leave. But I'm not a cheater. I've never been a cheater. And for you to say shit like that to me is disrespectful. Especially as loyal as I've been to your ass through these thick and thin. Loyal to you, and that's the shit that come out your mouth. That's disrespectful to me. Yeah. You don't respect me. You don't respect my boundaries. And you show me that you're being insecure. And I can't be with an insecure man like that. Because you're just going to make problems in our relationship. Because you're making up these stories in your head.
Say it again. You will make
You made problems in our relationship by saying shit like that. Girl. Are you cheating on me?
I'm about to. Just because you said that. And I'm not a cheater.
And it makes
you make me want to do it.
Like, you know what? I should just do it to prove a point. Yeah. Oh, don't do that. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do this. I said, when you do what you want to do, go to jail. But what I'm going to do, you're not going to keep accusing me and making me feel like I ain't did shit to you. Mm-hmm. You ain't did shit but make my life complicated.
I could be down bad by myself.
I sure can. I said, you know what? And I don't have to be down bad by myself because anytime I'm by myself, I'm up. I'm up, baby. Mm-hmm. You making me down.
Yep. Yeah, insecurity is a big one.
That was the last straw. I was like, I'm good. Because I talked to you before, like, stop saying shit like that. It's not funny. Oh, it's a joke. I just be joking. I said before, do I fucking joke with you like that? Is that a joke? Mm-hmm. That's not a joke. Because it's not a joke coming from you because you feel that way. Because you're insecure. I said, you say shit like that because you're insecure because you know that you are not the man that I desire. You don't bring the things that I desire. Yes, I said that. I know that nigga probably hate my fucking guts. But this is the truth. I
feel like we talk the same.
You know.
You in my bushes?
Girl, we the same nigga.
I literally said the same shit.
And that had to be real. Like, you just feel that way because you're insecure. Because you're not meeting my requirements of the things that I need. So you think, oh, well, I'm not what she wants, so she must be cheating on me. I was trying to be patient for you to get your shit together, but you want to keep throwing shit like that in my face? I keep it moving. Bye.
Foot on the gas.
On the gas.
Didn't let off.
Bye-bye. And I left free. Child free?
What?
When you leave. With no baby.
Say it.
What he doing?
Every time.
Every time. Let me tell you. That's a blessing.
I ain't got nothing to show. I'm glad. I'm grateful. You can still call from them Google numbers. I ain't gonna answer.
I block every number. You gonna get tired one day?
No. Alright, no.
He might not. Listen. I know the nigga crazy. Because he told me, I'm not gonna leave you alone. I said, so you're not gonna leave me alone until I get in a relationship? Until I get another nigga? I said, so, but you tell me you respect me. I said, you don't respect my boundaries. That's why we're not gonna work. You don't respect my boundaries. So I asked you to leave me alone. So now I don't want to talk to you at all. Ever again. So now you will only leave me alone if I have a man. So you don't respect me. Cool. So next time you call me, if a nigga answers the phone, don't be upset.
Please don't. Don't be. Just move on. Just move on.
But see, niggas like that be, I'll shoot that nigga. All right.
Oh no, the one that I'm talking about, he ain't even need no gunshot.
See, that's what I'm saying. But they want to be violent. Why you want to be upset? You told me that you only gonna leave me alone if I get another nigga. So if I get a nigga that's fun, don't be wanting to come hurt him.
That nigga was trained on how to fight. He don't.
See, now you want to snap niggas' necks and stuff.
Yeah.
But you said you gonna leave me alone if I get another nigga, so leave him alone.
Oh, I don't have to go through all that because when I'm done, I'm done. Yeah. I choose my peace all the time. It's non-negotiable.
And I'm definitely choosing my peace. I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not even gonna answer you, and that's gonna get to him. Like, damn, she just ignored me. You see me calling. You can call. You're gonna get tired eventually. Mm-hmm.
Oh, another straw was like you just get tired of shit. Like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna be down bad with you.
No.
Stop bringing shit up. Let it go. Or move along. But my last straw was really when you're taking me out my character.
Yes.
Like, I'm not the type to argue. I'm really not. And I could, like, there are a lot of niggas that, like, they love to argue. And it's like, I literally asked him, I was like, does it get your dick hard for argument?
I think it does something.
I was like, does it, like, it's just something you get, like, you just, your dick throb a little bit when, like, an argument's starting up or something? Like, I'm not going to argue with you. Especially when I can see you poking, like, to try to get a reaction out of me. And I'm not even, if I was a reactionary type of person, then you would get all the responses that you want from me. But I'm not even doing all of that.
But you know what? It made me reactionary. Because at some point, when you keep poking a fucking bear, it's just like, damn, leave me alone. I'm already irritated with you. And then you over there being fucking stupid. So now you bringing me out of my character. Oh, you like to argue, you like to do this. I said, let me tell you something. Any relationship with any nigga that I was with, never, ever, ever, ever in my life had I had this many arguments with none of them. Any of them. Yep. So that says a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I have never been in that many arguments with anybody.
Me too. He's the main one I probably argue with.
It's like, it's you. It's you. Just leave me alone.
I don't argue. I'm not arguing.
No, I'm not about to argue. I said, I'm trying to bring some type of peace in my life somewhere. I already be stressed out enough. You're not supposed to bring stress to my life. I ain't say it's going to be, perfect and rainbows and flowers all the time. But every time I talk to you, I should not look at your name, pop up on my phone and go,
and sigh.
And you know I do it. I'd be like, here we go.
That was me. And then if I don't answer, I'm going to get the call back of me. I was like, hello.
What?
Why you answer the phone like that?
Because you're talking to me.
Because, like, I already know what this is about to be.
Yes.
I don't want to go through this.
That's enough for me right there. I should never feel like that.
It's like I hate when it's like you want something new, but then you also want what you're used to. And I told him, I was like, yo, I think you're accustomed to being with a girl who always is arguing and starting stuff. I said, I'm not going to argue with you. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to do that back and forth. Like, we're going to argue in the morning. And then, like, because that nigga will call me at 7 o'clock in the morning and say something stupid and start arguing. I'm like, nigga, like, it's 7 o'clock in the morning.
How do you even have energy to do this?
And I used to be like, yo, I said, this is how I'm starting my day. Like, you want to start my day like this? He was like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm like, no, like, you're doing it, though. So I was like, are you going to change? Like, what's up? So I was like, well, I'm going to have the phone.
That's when I started being rude. Hang up. Click. You always hanging up on me.
Oh, I would tell him before I did. I said, so if you go to this, I'm going to hang up the phone. Mm-hmm. He'd be like, no, click. Okay, you want to keep arguing? Do it. And then that's when I get the text messages. No. Mm-hmm. Actually, no. It starts with the back-to-back calls. Mm-hmm. And then it's the voicemails like, yo, if you don't answer the phone, keep ignoring. Then I get the text messages like, yo, answer the phone. And it's 7 o'clock. It's 7:30 now. It's been 30 minutes.
I'm getting ready to clock into work.
I'm not doing that. Like, I was like, you're not going to start my day. I said, you just want to mess up my day because you're in a bad mood. I was like, I don't even know how you're in a bad mood.
Girl,
you just woke up.
Girl, is this the Twilight Zone? How we with the same nigga and different... Because why?
You just want to argue. And I said, listen, maybe you're used to girls who do that. I said, I don't do that. I'm not arguing. I'm not going back and forth. But then they'll say, I don't like to argue. You like to argue. Yes, you say stupid ass shit because you know what's going to push my button. Why do you do that? Why? Girl, and then when you cuss them out, and then now it's like, okay, I'm giving you the energy you want now. You wanted me to act like this, I'm acting like that. And it's like, oh my God, no, please, no, I don't care nothing about that.
No, baby, don't do that.
I don't care nothing about that.
Now I told you, your mama and your daddy to go to hell. So now what? So now you made me mad.
I don't care. I don't care.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, it's still your fault. Like, I was literally minding my business, like chilling, relaxing, and you just felt like starting something. Like, I don't understand. I don't do that.
And now you're blocked for 3 months. Congratulations.
Okay.
Be like that.
And I'm still going to go to sleep. Mm-hmm. I ain't lost no sleep.
Let me tell you something, sister. This is how we know we are right here. Every night I go to sleep. That phone be ringing off the fucking hook and I turn over and I stretch so good and my nice comfy bed. I be like, ooh, let me get under here and I rub my feet together and I sleep so fucking good.
Girl.
Because what you're not about to do is disturb every single ounce of peace I have.
Ain't lost
I'm going to sleep. I got to get up and make some money. Somebody got to get it.
I just gotta get up and just get to me. I just want to do me.
Yeah, that too. I ain't got time for that shit. You can go argue with some other body.
I was like, I'm not used to that. All that arguing and fighting. Like, can we talk about it? Like, let's talk about it.
I don't want to talk.
Like, if it's I'm big on, if it's a problem for you, like, let's discuss it. Like, why? I'll be like, yo, so, okay, so this is the problem. Like, really, what's going on? Like, let's talk about it to get to the root of it. Because at the end of the day, it really has nothing to do with me. It's something else and you just projecting.
Do y'all actually get to a resolution?
Sometimes. Like, I'll give him credit for that. Like, he was very emotional And he used to hate that I would say that. He was like, yo, it's like it would trigger him if I said he was emotional. But I'm like, you're very emotional. Like, compared to, like, in an erratic form. Like, you respond out of emotion, whereas for me, I don't respond out of emotion. Like, if I feel a way emotionally, I'm going to take a step back. Yeah. Because I don't like how I feel. Like, if I'm getting mad, I don't like how I feel when I'm mad. And I know how it is when I'm angry. I don't like that person. So I choose to step back. And then when I'm at a good space, I'm like, okay, so, I really don't like that. Yeah. Now, if my tone is a little messed up, I'd rather my tone be a little fucked up than for me to really be, like, lashing out at you the way I know I could. Yeah. So I'd rather you be mad at my tone than be mad at me doing something else. Yes. Like, at the end of the day. So I'm like, let's just discuss it. And then when he's like, okay, well, this is my issue, that's my issue. And then the thing is, it's like, if I say, well, you know what, that if I'm, like, saying something to point out why, like, you got the reaction you did, aka, like, this is why I responded because you triggered something for me to do that, then that's when it'd be like, oh, you never want to be your fault, basically. Like, you gotta be accountable. But then he would be accountable to other stuff. Like, I'll give him credit for one thing. He's quick to apologize. That's one thing I would say that I liked about him. Like, if he would do some fucked up shit, he'd be quick to apologize. But that's the only credit I really give him. I don't even want to speak that nigga up. He already, it's retrograde anyway.
I'm about to say he already came up.
Personal problem.
I'm over here getting paragraphs as we speak. And I just... So, anyway. As I finish this drink.
Roll that bite.
Ain't nobody said it was going to be easy, but it'll get easy when you learn how to love yourself. When you get to a point in your life where you look at people and you go, okay, wait a minute. You or me? You will make a decision.
Don't stay with no struggle love.
Yeah.
If you know when you in struggle love, I don't care what nobody say. You ain't happy with that nigga, that woman, leave. At the first red flag. Don't be like me and stay for 6 flags. Leave.
6 flags?
I gotta see all 6 of them before I leave.
Whole amusement park.
Listen, y'all, I'm still learning. But that's why I think that's what I'm here for. To go through shit so that I can teach y'all. Okay?
Right.
That might be my purpose. Because I'd be like, God, why? Why? Am I okay? But
I don't be doing that. I'd be like,
but listen, I'm getting better. I think I'm closing this cycle.
Yeah.
Because I think I've learned my lesson for the second time. And you're going to keep going through it until you learn your lesson. That's something that I have learned. You will continue to run into that same person until you learn the lesson you're supposed to learn. So if you are struggling, have some struggle love, and you're not happy, leave. I don't care how much history y'all got. They ain't changing. It's not working for you. Leave. Mm-hmm. You owe it to yourself.
Absolutely. I second that. Leave. Like she said, you owe it to yourself. Don't stay. Don't let them manipulate you just because they feel like we've been through so much and that like just leave. Leave and let people go through their own battles. Like, stop bringing everybody in your personal battles sometimes. Like, shit, that's your battle.
Right.
I was on a whole nother field.
Leave me alone.
Matter of fact, I wasn't even at war. I was just chilling. Well, I gotta fight your battle too.
I'm triggered.
Damn, get your shit together. Like, or be acknowledgeable enough. Like, have the awareness enough to say, you know what, right now I'm going through something. I don't want to bring you into it. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I need a little space right there. If I'm acting a little funny, it's because I'm going through something. Like, have that level of awareness. Some of y'all have it and y'all still just don't want to say shit. Mm-hmm. That's another story, but you ain't got to stand through nothing. That's that on that. But y'all can follow us on IG. We're @Queenish_podcast. You can email us at queenishpod@gmail.com. We'll see you next week. Bye.